Long Jack?
Get you
Oh,
strong like bull.
it's
Get
true.
you
What's this
like
stuff?
bull.
What's the name you talking about, Cameron?
No. That's pink
Horsepower?
horsepower.
Big horsepower?
Nah,
Yo, what are you talking about, dog?
no. Tonga Ali.
No, you
Nah,
ever see the
man.
commercial, Steve? Like that podcast?
Yeah, his commercial is
The
crazy.
the the horsepower. Yeah, I've seen that.
Horsepower.
I've seen.
Nah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna send y'all to Tonga Ali. I'm telling you, should change your life.
The who?
Tonga Ali. You know, I'm just gonna here's the warning. Don't take it if you don't want babies. That's all I gotta say. But get your heart like bull. Anyway, welcome to Everybody Has a Mic podcast. Everybody, this is season 2, episode 12. We're trying to get to 100 episodes, people. We keeping the motivation. We know where we going. We know what the future is about to hold for us. It's your boy JT Malone, aka ECL. That stands for East Coast Legend. And if you're not tapped in, that just means you're a goddamn hater, and your soul will be taken. Stevie B.
Yeah, what's going on, people? It's your boy Stevie B, Mr. S.B. via Instagram, as well as LXB Galleries. Happy to be here, my brothers. Go New York, go New York, go! Come on now.
JB.
Hey, it may not be nothing spectacular the most, but it's a championship for the city. Let's go.
Exactly. We need the whole parade.
Yeah,
we need a whole parade.
No. We did enough last Eastern Conference Championship. All right.
We need
So
a
I'm gonna
parade.
pass. All right, I'm gonna pass it over to my man.
I want it straight down Fifth Avenue, bro.
I want my man. Why?
I want him to rob the Gucci store during
Art
the parade.
is life. Do not forget that art is life. Slide that over the money.
Can't even believe these dudes actually just said go New York. See, y'all, this is the most embarrassing. This is why I never ever become a Knicks fan, because stuff like this. Got people out here crying about the in-season tournament. We won the in-season tournament. The
people mad that we won, though.
Man,
he's one of those people.
Trash.
Why?
Trash.
He know damn well if Tyler Hero got MVP, he'd be like, "Oh, the Heat! Oh,
who?
You!
What?
If Tyler Hero went out there and won that,
no, Justin, that's embarrassing. Listen, everything about the tournament is garbage.
It's like soccer, bro.
You haven't been on the original text messages. We'll have to talk about this for a minute. So you don't know. So I'm gonna put you on. Now you weren't on this. You're not on this text thread, dog. So let me explain it to you. The in-season tour. Why are we having the in-season tournament?
They trying to be like the soccer leagues, the Euro League, and all that.
They're trying to be like college. Justin, money where your mouth is.
It's
winner
money.
Of the tournament. Winner of the
they
tournament.
Get money.
Huh?
They get money.
Winner of the tournament gets an automatic playoff bid into the playoffs.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm saying if you're gonna do a tournament,
yeah, I'm with you.
No,
I'm with him. I'm with him, Steve. I kind of like that.
That means you can bum the rest of the season out and not win any games.
No, Steve. No, Steve. No, you're still seeded. How it will work for me is injuries can happen, dog. Injuries can happen. You can bum out the season all you want. But why have an in-season tournament for some money? Let's make the stakes right. Automatic playoff bid. Now, say if the Knicks get second or third seed, right? Knicks are the only team that are allowed to pick the team they want to pick to play first round. Let's do it. If you want to put some, Steve, let's have an in-season tournament and get some whack-ass money.
What are we talking about here?
There's a lot. I would say home court advantage throughout the playoffs.
That's a little too much.
You know what?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say that.
Advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you get that seed. Now, that's also going to be paying into the pockets of the employees that just won this money, by the way. All the employees.
I'm not saying take away the money, Steve.
What I'm saying that it's going to give.
Make it more. Give us more. That's lazy. It's lazy.
How much money they get?
$500K
each.
I think so. Yeah.
You know.
No. Don't get me wrong.
I don't mind seeing the young players get some money,
especially the people that are on the two-way contracts and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mind seeing. I'm on a
You know
10-day
what?
contract and I get 5K, I'm going to buy a house.
Exactly. I'm not hating on the money. I'm hating on what are we doing here? Make it count for something. Make
They
it count for
trying
something.
to bring more fans in. That's all it
My
is.
point is, Justin, you imagine how these dudes will be fighting and playing. You want to see some fights and playing and some early 2000 basketball. Put that stipulation in.
If you got home court advantage throughout the playoffs,
Playoffs?
these
And
cats will be
and
going
seed,
crazy.
absolutely.
Yeah, guaranteed no less than a 3 seed type of deal.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say at the very least,
Home court advantage.
You get well, home court advantage, but home court advantage playing as an 8. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like let's
Agreed.
say
Yeah, I agree.
so,
Agreed.
yeah, you play at
But
the very least you play at an
if
8.
I'm the
but you get
1
home
seed,
court
I'm
advantage.
tight. But it's good would make them play harder.
Harder, exactly.
Because again, you could have a team like the Brooklyn Nets go in there and win the whole thing, and they guaranteed the 8 seed and home court advantage. You might fuck around and lose.
You solved
as
my
the 1
problem.
seed.
You solved my problem with this in-season tournament.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
They would play harder.
They'll play harder. You know? You wanted these dudes to play hard, pause, and what are we doing? Just throw out more money? No. Let's make the stakes
The young
really
players on the Knicks was trying to get a closet in Manhattan to live in for $500K. That's why they was out there balling like
Hey,
that.
man, you know what?
I'm
All
just
that
saying.
talk for the Knicks to be the champions. All right.
Yeah, the Knicks won.
It is what it is.
That's what it
We're
is.
just gonna keep moving. What day?
Hating.
Trash.
Hating.
Okay. All right. You know
But
what?
you
You're
even
not in the other
introduce
group
yourself.
chat. You more money. You're not. I mean, Justin, you're not in the other group chat, man.
No.
They need to.
My man BM, he's a Knick. I didn't need to. My man BM, he's a Knicks fan. He always up in there holding it down, speaking his speak.
I ain't have time to introduce myself today. I ain't have time.
You sound far away again, Steve. Get your mic right. Like, a couple of weeks ago, you was playing with your beard. Now I can't hear you.
Oh, no. Can you hear me now?
It's a little far away. I don't know what happened. Put the plug back in.
It is plugged in.
I don't know, my guy. Something happened. Something happened. Either way, Knicks won. We in here. I guess that was our first topic, in-season tournament. Real quick on them.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. It's back.
All right.
Yep. All right. So I got a couple of topics. I wanted to talk about Coons Stay Winning. That might become my new hashtag, people. Coons Stay Winning. Hashtag Coons Stay Winning. But
I don't know if I can bring it up.
Money bounced off. He bounced off. Hope he don't freeze again.
Yeah, he was doing good for a while.
But Coons Stay Winning out here. I don't be understanding it.
You need to give me some elaboration on the Coons Stay Winning. I need to know what's happening here.
All right, so when money come back, but I guess I can just speak on it. So the Breakfast Club, they got a deal with Netflix. Hashtag Coons Stay Winning. Hashtag Coons Stay Winning. Now you get it? These cats is getting to the bag. And, I'm happy to see these people get their money. I'm not hating on that. But they be doing some coon shit. And they the coons get the biggest deals. And it drives me crazy.
Here's my take. All right. Maybe for all we know, right? They might have had something with Hot 97 where they were like, all right, this is the deal that we got. Hot 97 was like, well, we're not going to match that. And then they went to instant fire.
No. See, Ebro in the morning did not get that deal. I'm talking Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and Just Hilarious. They just got the deal with Netflix.
As a podcast versus?
Yes. The Breakfast Club podcast through iHeartRadio now has a deal with Netflix.
Wow.
Coons Stay Winning, sir.
I didn't know anything about that one.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Envy, but
Envy, yeah, Envy's on that show.
Oh, you saw Envy? I'm thinking Ebro.
No,
okay, my bad.
No.
I'm thinking Ebro. Oh, so Envy, DJ Envy.
Yes.
Well,
Ebro's going to have a podcast on Apple because he's already affiliated over there. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Rosenberg, he's got Juan Up with Cypher Don't Get Gas. That's my guy. I seen him open for Dave Chappelle. Funny cat. So, they'll be all right. And just for the record, people, I just have to put it out here. Yo, I stopped listening to Hot 97 probably about. I used to only listen to the morning show. Things got a little suspect. I stopped watching. So please don't hit me with the whole, what's been going on that show the past 4 years. It's been buffoonery is what's been going on the past 4 years. I was listening since the beginning and seeing it change. I remember when Ebro chased that black chick off the air because he claimed she was smashing all the rappers and took her job when the show was a black, a Jew, a Puerto Rican. I remember that before it was Ebro in the morning and he came on there and took the chick's job and kicked her out. So y'all cats don't remember stuff. A lot of y'all younger cats be in the comments talking crazy. Y'all cats wasn't even listening to the radio. Y'all cats wasn't outside with a lot of the stuff we talking about. We 40 plus over here. We've been around the sun, or the sun has been around us. Argue with yourself. I don't know which one it is. I just know it's something with the sun is going around. Point is, we've been around the sun a bunch of times. This on this podcast. We got over 120 years of life experience on this podcast. I don't give a fuck what you're saying in my comments. You're watching me. Create your own, and maybe people will watch you. But don't get in my comments talking crazy. Like, sometimes we off base, but we get a lot more love than we get hate. So a lot of y'all cats is the odd man out talking stupid in the comments, and we gonna flame you up every time, because that's what we doing right now. We moving, we getting eyes on us, we trying to get popping, but we not cooning and buffooning. So we got a grassroots, we coming up. Coons Stay Winning, hashtag Coons Stay Winning. That's my new hashtag, people.
I remember listening, we talked about this earlier. I remember listening to Hot 97 when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? Back in, I remember what was it, 70? The battle's on. They used to battle, you know what I'm saying? They used to, new artists would battle back and forth all the time. And you had to call in to say who you thought was better. Angie Martinez, now she's obviously over on
Power 105.
Power 105. But as much as she might have made that transition, she'll always be a staple at Hot 97.
Yo,
Hot 97.
It's been almost 10 years.
I know, and that's still
crazy, right?
It's crazy, right? But she started up Hot 97. She was the voice of New York. I remember listening to her speak about The Sopranos. She used to have crazy takes on The Sopranos all the time, or she would have crazy takes on like Sex and the City, because that's a show that she was watching, and she would just talk all that crazy, and that was just, it was the voice of New York, man. And I haven't listened to Hot 97 even when she was there. Like at the end of her career, I probably wasn't even listening to her. So it's been over 10 years. Yeah, I'm saying it's been over 10 years. So I don't really care for, I'd rather listen to an audiobook, honestly, riding home, or
I'm with you.
A podcast versus put on, because although the DJs got on there and they talk their talk and you like to hear it, the music was garbage. I'm listening to the music. The music is trash.
Music got garbage real fast.
Music is trash. So I'm like, yo, I'm not riding just to listen to y'all talk, to listen to some bad fucking
switch
music.
To something else. Yeah.
This is retarded. It's
constantly switching.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. So, I mean, I'm not trying to hate on somebody getting it back. Kudos to Charlemagne the God, Ebro, and Shorty for.
Ebro's not on that show. We just established that.
It's the E's, bro. Envy's and E's. It's the E's. Envy. DJ Envy.
And just hilarious. Yeah. Because
just hilarious.
I'm happy to see black people get their money. But like I said, Coons stay winning, though. That's all I'm saying. Like, the Coons keep getting the bag, man. Like, if you willing to shuck and jive and buck dance, or you're going to get that money real fast. Mo, are you frozen?
He might.
No, I'm not frozen. Y'all don't hear me?
I was like, this man is disappointed in us right now.
Y'all
he ain't moved.
Y'all really don't hear me?
He ain't moved. I was like, what is going on? Mo, you got to take it to the public library. Your internet's canceled, bro. Like, this shit don't make no sense.
I'm sitting here like, yo, I'm sitting here
straight, man. Everybody got an internet. This might be the new name of the pod out here.
I'm sitting here listening.
That's crazy. He is stuck too. That's all right.
Nah,
but what you got, Steve? What you got? Let's keep this rolling.
I didn't quite know what I was going to talk about, honestly. There's a bunch of different stuff that's happening, but man, fuck it. I might as well. That being said, so did you know that a lot of the massacres that are happening over in, over in Ghazni, the bodies have been recovered and they have not had organs? So the organs in a lot of bodies have been removed, and that's their eyes, and then obviously all these vital organs, and
This is
that's a
crazy.
lot of people. I've
That's
also heard about grave
crazy.
robbing. So they dig people up from the grave and they take their
You
organs
say
too.
in Gaza
Is it no.
or Sudan?
Not Sudan. It's right next to Israel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Palestine. Gaza Strip. Yeah. Okay. That's wild.
It was sent to me and I saw it, and I thought about it yesterday when I seen it, and I was like, I can't talk about this.
Nah, I
You
believe
know
it.
what?
I believe it.
It's out there, and the worst part about it is it's not frontline news. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
not
No,
what's spoken about, and
'cause
it should be.
the people don't got fair skin. That's why it's not talked about. The people are melanated. There's a lot of melanated Palestinians.
You know, the only thing I could say about that is that it's very sad that these people are going through what they're going through, and their bodies are being mutilated after being, desecrated on, as far as like
Yeah,
they,
just
you
everything.
know what I mean, and
Destroyed their
just
whole lives, killed their kids in front of them, and you
took,
die and they
and then
take your
you make
organs.
money off of, or
Come on.
someone is making money off of what this is about, right? Not to mention that this isn't the first time, from what I've heard, that they've been pointed at for doing something like this.
Bro, a lot of foul shit happens in the world.
Every single day.
A lot of foul shit happens in the world.
Yeah.
That's all I want to. That's all I wanted to say, because we ain't even monetized yet. We gotta build up so we get some before I do the real controversy. Like,
The thing
I want to
is,
lose $100 million deal first.
the best part about this, right, for me personally, is that they look at us as uneducated, and I love it. All these
Yeah, I
people in
love
the
it.
comments, and
Yes.
they look at us as like, we do not know what we're talking about. So since we don't know what we're talking about and we're not educated, that our takes are absolutely horrible. But
But they don't
the
know
way
nothing about us.
exactly, but the way we speak to one another, as much as we speak to one another, and as much as we stay on top of ourselves as far as knowledge, what we should and should not know. Now, granted, there's a lot of craziness that happens in between that. But that being said,
You guys are getting a filtered version,
a super filtered version,
and
for
I
so
say
many different
crazy stuff
scenarios.
on here. And
Could
if
you imagine?
heard what I said off mic last week after the pod, y'all would have laughed your asses off.
If you've seen this dude bug out randomly for whatever reason, you would understand. But
that's 20 years ago.
Oh yeah,
different life. That was a different man.
Got so much to lose now, but it's that much more worth it.
I had nothing to lose back then. And that was literally one of my mottos. I have nothing to lose, and I'm going to take out that nothing I have to lose on you. And people did not like that. But guess what? People are going to leave me the fuck alone.
Big facts. But I like that, we are diverse in what we read and what we listen to and what we talk about. And, I feel like we're able to bring a certain perspective to a lot of different topics.
Yes.
And I think that, people see us and tend to hate and throw themselves in the comments. I'm not a comment guy, you know what I'm saying? So my boys, they be the ones throwing the punches out there in the comments. And I'm not saying that the punches aren't thrown for right reasons. I just don't have time to go back and forth with you guys. But like my man here.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in the comments, but sometimes, man, I ain't going back and forth with you. As soon as I see you got a flag from another country in your bio, we're not talking, because we're representing a people and a cause that you don't understand. You have your own country. This is our country. We didn't come from anywhere else. Our people have been here. The people on this pod. I mean, granted, we all come from somewhere else, but the point is, let me bring it into a better. Our families didn't come here in the past 50 years. How about that? That might be a better way to put it. We've been here. We've seen, we can go talk to our families and they can tell us pre-civil rights stuff, which y'all is all about to see again. Cause, you know, y'all wanted to make America great again. And that truly meant white men have all the power and the rest of y'all don't got nothing. But that's what y'all want. Cause y'all like, what is Mo called? Y'all like the vanilla zaddies ruling over y'all. Don't let him have some gray hair. You're going to respect every word to come out of his mouth.
Question.
Exactly. Without a question. But us, we old heads, we're uneducated. I really wish that episode 1 had it recorded.
That was a great episode.
Because we could point everybody right back to that. And we actually were supposed to do the recap. We might have to do that at the beginning of the year. We keep saying we're going to do it.
Yeah,
not watch it. We didn't record it.
You're right.
That's why we started on episode 1A.
Yes, that's right. Because it didn't record. We did all that, no record. That's crazy.
We didn't know what we was doing, people. Last November, we had no clue what we was doing, literally.
Yeah, we made it a year.
Yep.
Yeah,
we was literally using Google Meet, people, and didn't know how to work it. I.e., it didn't record.
Not at all.
Yeah, so he was out here, man.
When he found this new joint, and unfortunately, he's having technical difficulties, but we enjoying every second of this joint, man. I want to say something right quick that I saw last night, which is absolutely unfortunate, but somebody got to talk to Josh Hart, bro.
What happened?
Why he grabbed Brunson's ass like that on the stage, my guy?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
You need to see it. I'm sending
no,
it
I
to
don't.
you right now. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That shit
was it the
absolutely
way
insane
that the dude? See, I'm not putting nobody. I'd put two people on blast if I told this story. I'm not gonna tell them on camera. At that graduation party back in the day, was it what? See, I can't say it. It's too many people I'm cool with. It was involved in that story that I'm not trying to put people on blast.
Wait a minute.
I remember Mo was mad as hell too. Oh.
Yeah, I just sent it to the chat, man. Watch that shit.
Steve, you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Watch what I just sent you, and you tell me, bro. I would have to say yeah, because
it's on the same level.
It's beyond the same level. This is on national television.
Wait, I don't see that. You sent it to IG and
IG. I sent it to IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That's crazy, man. I can't even believe he did some shit like that. The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Why you out here wilding? Dog? You really wilding, my guy. That just it almost frowns.
Yo, I saw that.
Most frowns upon the championship.
I do remember. I was like, why he turned? I didn't see him do that.
It almost frowns upon the championship.
He
why do you get up on stage and wipe your boy's ass with your finger?
Yep.
He wiped that man's ass with his finger on
Brunson
national
looked like he was about to hit him too.
What
he
the
turned
fuck
around
was
so
that?
quick.
Because that's the Knicks. Because that's the Knicks. Dusty.
Yo, you just threw the smoothest alley-oop I've ever seen to get the Knicks shitted on. I'm sorry. The smoothest alley-oop I've ever seen to get the Knicks shitted on.
All time.
My God.
And I hope y'all hear me.
Dude, smooth.
This shit's ridiculous, man.
That is crazy, though.
I can't believe he got up on stage and did that dumb shit.
I've never seen nothing like that. I can't believe you sent me that.
I can't believe
he did it. Yeah, I can't believe he did that.
I can't believe he put the taint on the championship, man. This could have ever been
literally
tainted.
The taint on the championship.
That's the wildest.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's the wildest.
That's wild.
The wildest.
All right, I'm gonna bring up another topic real quick. We was talking about it beforehand. The code switch. Have we talked about this on the show? This man going again. Oh shit. Did we talk? We've never talked about code switch on this show, huh?
I don't think so.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, which I mean, I'm pretty sure our audience knows what the code switch is. We don't get a lot of I don't even know what to say anymore. We got to come up with our own terminology. He's Zamiro used to say Yakubians, which it fits. I don't know. We don't get a lot of others. Let's just say that. We don't get a lot of others watching this pod and watching our clips. But yo, the code switch, bro, is I don't like the code switch. I refuse to code switch. I was saying before the pod, like, I'd much rather be in the room, which I often am because of my profession, where I may be the only melanated man in the room. And I refuse to code switch. I would rather stay silent than to make somebody feel comfortable and match their tone and their inflections and laugh at the corny jokes. Looks like someone's got a case of the Mondays. That shit ain't funny, bro. Yeah, shit ain't funny, bro. Shit ain't funny. Like, I remember back in the day when that remember the Geico commercial where the camel was walking around? It was like, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump day. And he was Mike. Yo, there was a dude who used to walk around my office, and every Wednesday he used to do that. And we had a dude named Mike. And he would come in every time he would like come back from the bathroom, getting water. Mike. Guess what day it is? It's hump day. For a year and a half straight. I didn't laugh one time. Other people crack up. Every Wednesday they crack up because this dude was he was in management. I don't want to give away too much because people will figure out who I'm talking about very quickly. But he was in management, and they would laugh at this man's joke, and I'd be like, no, stop it. It's not funny. And then people will come to my desk, Justin, you're quiet. You didn't hear he was telling the hump day joke again. I heard it last week and the week before that and the week before that. Guess what? Guess what, Karen? Guess what? It wasn't funny then either. And Karen walks away. Justin's a little hostile today. Someone woke up on the grumpy side of the bed. I hate that shit. I would rather not say a word and just get my money than have to entertain that shit. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Literally, I feel like every time you code switch, a black angel loses his wings, man. And Mo going again.
Yo, man, look. Here's what I'm going to say about the code switch. We spoke earlier, and it is a technique and a style that some master to utilize for their benefit.
They had a movie about it.
I'm going to
I saw it in the theater. Yeah. Where they would talk on the phone and the dude had the crazy voice and he moved up the corporate ladder very quickly.
Yes. They did have a movie about that, but he had a certain approach, right? And not to mention House Party 2. Come on, my brother, you out here trying to do this. Yeah. And my man would stand up, he'd come in the time waits for no man. And we would sit there like, yes, code switching. He was one dude at one particular point in time, but then when, what's up, my sister, brother? He switched it up, right? So it was a blueprint that some people follow and they use and they maximize to their benefit.
I think it used to be a way of survival, though.
Yeah, but
I think that's what we may be missing.
It was a way of survival, but it was a way of survival via you being a house.
Yeah, a porter on a train, a butler, a maid. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, but that's what we were subjugated to.
Exactly.
And that's what I honestly can never be. I am going to always be in any work atmosphere, professional, anything like that. I am always going to be myself. I'm unapologetically myself. If I'm going to tell you IEO peace, I'm going to tell you IEO peace. I'm not going to switch that up or act a different way because I'm in a certain environment. I am who I am. I'm a product of the environment that I grew up around. I'm a product of the people that, I lived in a house with. You know what I'm saying? I hold myself to a certain standard and I have a certain level of decor when in demeanor when I'm conducting myself in a professional manner, because that's what my mom made sure I had the ability to do. Not be for any other reason. You know what I'm saying? I could speak well and, I have good diction depending on, when I'm trying to say something about something. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can do all that stuff. And it's always really interesting because I heard it just today when somebody tells you that you speak so properly. It's like, no, I don't speak properly. I just speak like my mom taught me how to speak. I don't speak any differently than anyone else. I just know how to use the words that were taught to me and being able to regurgitate information in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? So When people speak to me a certain way, I'll never code switch. I'm always going to be the dude from the hill that saw a lot of things that I saw, lived in a drug dealer infested neighborhood, and watched people get their heads blown off and brains on the streets. I've seen all of that. My brothers and I grew up in all of that. We know lots of people that are from a place that they call Beirut, where we from. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us got out of that scenario, and some of us didn't. But I won't switch up for who I am for anyone else. And that's how I feel about code switching. I think it's the wackest shit ever.
I think it's lame. I think I think people need to stop doing it. It's not about, I'm not trying to make nobody comfortable. I'm trying to make me comfortable. That's it. And if you got a problem with how I talk, how I deal with things, like here's the full thing at my job. This is how I know I don't code switch. Because if I can't remember somebody's name, I'd be like, what's old girl's name? They're like, who? People like, old girl. I'm like, who? What's old girl? She work in finance. She what? She always telling us we overspending on the budget. Oh, you're talking about Renee. I've never heard someone call her old girl before. Stop it. I couldn't think of, like, I'm not gonna say, oh, what's Mrs. name? Like, if we in the middle of a conversation, it is what it is. It's how I talk all the time. What's my man's name in that group? What's my man's name? Like, that's how I talk at work all the time. Like, it's a running joke at my job currently, amongst melanated people that on the phone and on like Teams and stuff like that, they say I sound like a white lawyer. So when people meet me in person at the job, they're always like, oh, and who are you? And I'm always like, Justin Malone. And they're like, oh, really? What you mean? This is how I always talk. What did you think it was? Like, I'm not speaking like a white lawyer. Maybe the white lawyer is speaking like me. How about that?
I hate that feeling, dog. I hate to hear that.
I'm educated. A guy in the comments, I read. I used to read a shit ton of books. I had to slow down because I was getting too far over some of y'all head. So be happy that I stopped for a little bit, because the knowledge I was getting was starting to overwhelm me a little bit. I was planning things that I can't talk about on the airwaves. The point is, like, the code switch is not the move, guys. Like, you can't do it. Like, but we talked about this off air too. I'm going to bring it up because it's funny. We were saying that the dudes with the deepest levels of code switch, the highest mountains of code switch, Mount Everest of code switch, they be having the baddest snow bunnies. They be, am I lying?
Depending, because there's a certain type. You know what I'm saying? There's the hood though. That fuck with the dudes. The hood white chicks that be looking bad that fuck with the dudes too. So it all depends, man.
Yeah, but they be from the hood and they be trailer too.
Yeah, but you it's almost like, all right, let me put it to you like this. I'll say this and then I'm done for the evening. But you know what you barely see in the summertime? And I'm not, for somebody that doesn't go, let me bag back and say that it's not a thing. But it's not something that a lot of people like us tend to go out of their way to do, which is go to lakes and go to lakes. Yo, I'm going to the lake for the summer. I'm going to the lake. We're heading to the lake. We're going to go to the lake and it happens. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but a lot of those lakes that these people go to are graveyards.
What you mean?
Yo, just bunch of lakes down in the South, man, that they
Yes, they flooded the towns.
Yeah, they flooded towns.
Yes,
they flooded
the
This is
towns.
all areas, not all of them, but
There's a
a lot of lakes are man-made.
Yes, a lot of lakes are man-made, and they were
So
black
they
towns.
fill stuff up, man, and they're super
Yes.
graveyards. There's a place in Georgia, I think it is, where people go die every single summer, and people still go to the lake
Yes.
to go do whatever they're going to do. But
Yep, it's a town under there.
And that's why a lot of them get snatched up and pulled down.
It's a town under there.
Dog, I'm not a lake guy. I've never been. I'm going to the lake guy. I've never been that guy. It's never. And I'm not saying that you need to be or don't need to be, but it's just when I think of, hey man, we're going to the lake house this weekend, or we're going to do this. I don't think of us having that conversation.
You know what? I talk a lot about I want a house near the water. I never talk about a lake house. It's not even come in my lexicon. That's wild. Now that you know what? It's true when I'm thinking about it. It is a lot of man-made lakes all over this country.
All over the country, bro.
And you are absolutely correct. I think that's probably why us melanated people, our fathers, our grandfathers, they wasn't trying to go to the lake.
Lake houses.
They
Didn't
weren't
happen
trying to go to the lake. They knew what time it was.
back
They
then.
just didn't tell us.
Exactly. You
'Cause
know,
yeah, I fuck with
those
a
that
beach
educate
house.
themselves. I mean,
I
a
fuck with
beach
a
house
beach
is
house.
something different too. You know what I mean?
I fuck with a
I've been to a couple beach houses, but I've never been to a lake house.
I've never been to a lake house. I've been to beach houses. And I don't you know what? And this is something been wanting to say on this pod for whatever. Yo, man, melanated people, get your asses to the beach. That shit is fun. Don't let these people fool you, keep you away from the beach. It's fun. The sun rejuvenates you. That water is great. Don't fall for the okie doke, man. You need the sun. It is your life source, man. Like, get in that sun, bask in it. You come back rejuvenated once you be in the sun. Like, it don't hurt you the way that it hurts others. Don't fall for the hype. Melanoma is not prevalent amongst our people. Don't believe the hype. We not the ones doing the studies. Okay? Put that in your pipe and smoke. Think about all of that. Why they tell you to stay out the sun? Get your ass in the sun.
Great
Get
track.
to that beach.
Great track you should listen to if you haven't. And I'm sure if you listen to hip hop, you've heard it. But Common,
What track?
Sun God.
Yeah, Sun God. Yes.
Crazy. Speaks the truth.
That's the truth. You get out in the sun. I go on a beach vacation. I come back, I feel like a completely different person. Like, wait a minute, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing all the time. Maybe I'm supposed to always be getting me some sun on my body and feeling this way. I sleep better. My skin is clearer. I come back to work, people like, you got the glow. Like, you goddamn right, Bruce Leroy out this bitch. Like,
Fire, bro. With that being said, man, I got to close it out.
yeah, I don't think money coming back.
Yeah, he's been having these true technical difficulties. You want to close us out, bro?
Yeah, I'll close this out. So we meeting next week, or we gonna let the holidays rock?
That's next Wednesday is Christmas Eve.
Next Wednesday's Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is Thursday.
You want to do
New Year's Eve is in 2 weeks on the Wednesday.
2 weeks on a Wednesday.
Yeah, man. So New Year's Day is the Thursday. So we might be out on y'all for 2 weeks at this point.
Pending, unless we can get a Tuesday in there. But if we can't, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to squeeze a Tuesday in next week for the next couple of weeks and just get it popping that way, so y'all will not miss out on the greatness of the Everybody Has a Mic podcast. We are coming for you. Like, this is grassroots. It's still no money behind this. We still doing it for the goodness of our hearts to get out here and share our opinions with the people. We talk all the time, people. That's what y'all don't understand. We talk literally all the time, all day, every day, all three of us. And, it's an extended group out there, workaholics, product crew.
Peace.
We got groups inside of groups, stuff like that. It used to be the secret society. What up, Jay Smooth? I see you, baby. We had cliques inside of cliques back in the day. Like, we was really doing it. And we still out here doing it. Everybody making moves. Shout out to Bones. Your album's fire, my guy.
Absolutely
Number
dope.
1 2K player in the world. That's how we move out in this clique. So
absolutely dope.
We all out here doing what we got to do. Again, this is the Everybody Has a Mic podcast. I don't know how to close out because Money was the one who started this. So we're just going to log off tonight.
Wow. We can't close out without him stopping, huh?
Peace out. I'm leaving.
Yo. Like, subscribe.
Please. Comment.
And comment. Like, subscribe, comment, and please also share. We greatly appreciate it.
We
please
appreciate
be safe
all
until
the
the
love.
next time.
All
if
the
we
love.
don't hear from y'all, or if y'all don't hear from us, we'll see you in 2026.
Yes.
Peace,
Enjoy.
y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.